So your girl woke up one morning, still drowsy, still trying to remember where she was because I get scared in the morning when I wake up. And I just decided to check my phone. And at the top there was this little notification, and when I read it, I honestly thought I was hallucinating. So, yay. Hey, it's Shami again, here to serenade your ears with the sound of my lovely voice. How have y'all been? At the time of record or typing this more so, I just got my vaccine, so my throat is a little sore. Hopefully, I can knock this recording out before it gets worse. Also, my arm is falling asleep constantly, so if I sound distracted, it might be that. Anyway, this time I have a tablet review for you guys. Yep, your girl got sponsored. So, if you like cheap, affordable tablets, stick around. Before I start, though, special thanks to you, Dora, the kind person who reached out to me from GAOMON to do this review. I always wanted to try something like this, honestly. I always wondered when I would get sponsored, if I would get sponsored at all. And thankfully, they have been super patient with me, since it is my first time doing this. So, going on with the tablet review, today we have the new release, the GAOMON S630. Here's a video of me unboxing it. Just got this a couple hours ago. So we see we have the GAOMON S630 battery-free pen tablet. So I've never done an unboxing before, but let's see what happens. Got some notes, little thank you love letter, warranty card, some download instructions, and this looks like the tablet itself. Ooh, I love the space patterning, if we can get this to focus. It's upside down. Very small. It's lighter than I thought. The back looks like this. It has a little plug thingy. Okay. USB. Put that to the side. Under here, I see we have a cord. Nice. The tablet pen. I'll open that. And what is this? Just a little piece of cardboard, I guess. Maybe it's a bookmark. I don't know why they look like that. We'll find out. I'll find a use for it. This little pouch, nice and firm. We see I have some accessories for the pen, and this little thing. I believe this is how you plug it into your phone, or more specifically an Android, which I do have. So I'll be trying that to see if it works. I'm not sure if it works with all of the Android models. I'll share mine when I'm looking over it. Some instructions, and I think that's it. Yep, just an empty box. So I'm going to set this up and then record a speed paint with it. It comes with a 5 by 3.2 inch work area, an AP32 battery-free pen, 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, 4 customizable buttons, 266 PPS, whatever that stands for, sensing height of 10 millimeters, a pen resolution of 5080 LPI, and it supports Android, Macintosh, and Windows operating systems. And also it works with rhythm games like OSU. What? So, if you're into that, I would give this tablet a shot. Here are the 4 express keys, which you can of course assign to different functions. You can see the cute cover sheet here. Also, I actually like it a lot. It isn't too much. It gives it a bit of charm. Very cute space theme. I've attached a 15% off code for this product in the description, and considering this tablet is only $32.99 US on Amazon, that's a really good deal. Do the math. My main programs are Metabang Paint Pro for drawing, which is free, by the way, Adobe Animate for animation, which isn't free, by the way, and Clip Studio Paint when I don't feel like dealing with Animate's brushes. I also use it for animatics and stuff. Good news, the tablet had no lag in either of these. I honestly think it works great for Animate, mostly because of the lack of opaque brushes. That's an issue I'll get on into in the speed paint. The S630 works on the mobile version of MetaBang Paint as well. So if you have a Samsung, that's a program you can use. Now, onto the speed paints. For my Windows speed paint, I drew a sad Thrushpelt, aka my son. I don't use express keys at all really, so you can see me selecting the eraser manually. For the phone version of my speed paint though, I drew J-Feather, or more specifically my J-Flight for my Power of 3 rewrite, which I will also link in the description, and I could talk about it a little bit if you guys want me to. Just plug it in yourself, please read it. It just came off hiatus. I did it from memory because I didn't feel like sending his ref to my phone. It's just complicated. Okay. On my phone, I was hunched over my desk like a moron, trying to get used to something so small. Like, I'm not used to drawing on something like this. It was fun, though, because I could actually use something other than my finger, which I hate. You know, I always want to draw on the go, but using this tablet, it's more easy. If you're able to set yourself up and you're on, like, on the bus or something and you can draw with this, I would recommend it for that reason, too. If you can draw with your finger, props to you, though. Again, it didn't have the same feeling of drawing on my much bigger computer monitor, probably because it was such a small screen, forcing me to limit my pen strokes, so it was easier to get used to. So here are the pros and cons that I've typed here. I'll go over them and try to explain. Again, there's no lag in any of the programs I use. I don't use stuff like Photoshop or Toon Boom, so I cannot say for sure if it'll work on that or not. You have to see if there's like you have to do your own research on that. I'm sorry. It's very easy to set up. You know, the installer worked fine. It didn't have any problems. I adjusted the settings pretty easily. It was just different because I use a Wacom personally. It doesn't take up much space at all considering how small it is. I brought it with me several times to several different places and was able to use it in these different places pretty well. It's like super super portable, which is why I said if you wanted to bring this on the bus or something, and if you're able to do it on the bus, I would totally recommend it. This is a great tablet for beginners or people, you know, who want to try out or digital drawing and stuff. And also another pro, if you're on a budget, this is very affordable. Again, it's only 30 bucks or 30 US bucks, I guess. So like it's super super affordable. When I saw the price, I was like, "Oh, this would be a good tablet." I even asked my dad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, if I had to use this in college, I would, because you know college is expensive and poor college kids." The cons though, okay. First thing I noticed when using this bad boy, it just, or at least on my computer, it felt so loose. Like I fiddled with the settings and upped my stabilizer on both Metabang, which is what I use for the speed paints, and the actual like tablet settings. So it like became less of an issue that, or I just got used to drawing it and I figured out what worked and what didn't. I think the source of the issue comes from the fact that my normal drawing tablet is way bigger than this one. So I had more space on that tablet to correct my strokes. But considering how small this is, you have to be super precise with how you draw. So I can't be as free when I draw as I want. I feel like I'm going to practice with it more to see if I can correct myself on that. It was more of a personal adjustment issue than like an issue with the tablet though. But this is just a heads up. If you use something bigger than this tablet, you might have some difficulty adjusting to it. Another thing that I think is might be like a something that was just lost in translation probably. Maybe it's a regional thing. I'm really not sure, but it may not work depending on the type of Android you have. So the tablet, I was told the tablet works with Androids, right? But since I have a Samsung, the plug provided fits. Because Samsungs, I don't know if it's all Samsungs, but my model is able to fit the plug. But a lot of other Androids, like my old phone, have that, you know, that trapezoid shaped USB, which does not fit with the little extension thingy they gave me to fit into my phone. So I think either they should clarify that it doesn't work on all Androids, because I've seen on other reviews that some people weren't even able to try it because it was like a misunderstanding or something, or their Android just didn't fit. I think something they can improve on is clarifying that in like their product description, or creating another one of those plug thingies as seen here to work with those models of Androids, because then more people will be able to use it. Like I don't want to like I want to be clear that this works with Samsungs. If you have like that smooth Samsung cord, this is gonna work for you. So yeah, technically my Samsung is an Android, but not all Androids are going to be Samsung. That's like a big thing I think. Just to know going into it. There might be a new model release in the future if they fix this issue. I just wanted to let you guys know. Luckily I was able to try it out, which you can see here me drawing. Um Another con, which honestly depends on whether or not you care about this. There's no eraser tip on the pen. Like I said, I had to manually click the eraser on my program, and that annoyed me. I was like looking at it, like, why isn't it working? But the pen doesn't have an eraser tip. So my normal pen does. All the pens I've used in my entire career or digital art career have had an eraser bit. So that's just kind of a con for me. If you don't care about that stuff and you're not like you don't have a problem with that, I guess it could technically be a pro too, because if you can use the hotkeys to select the eraser, that's much easier than flipping it over and then getting annoyed every time you realize it's not an eraser on the bottom. Okay, last con I have on here is, unfortunately, this isn't the instruction manual too, but unfortunately, it cannot draw on phones when the phone is in horizontal mode, meaning on its side. So I had to draw vertically, which kind of meant like I'm more comfortable with drawing on like wider canvases. So I had to make it like a more tall than it was wide, and that kind of confused me because I was like, wait, why can't I draw on this? And my phone accidentally got flipped and it wasn't working for a little bit, and I honestly forgot why. So that's just another con I have, because I know there's other people who prefer that. I was able to get used to it, but I don't really understand why it doesn't work horizontally. Probably just a technology thing, most likely it is. And those are my thoughts on the GAOMON S630. Personally, if you're using a computer and you want to start out on digital art, this is a good option. It's like affordable, it's lightweight, it works on some Androids. That's like pretty sweet. This review offer couldn't come to me at a better time, honestly, because I know someone who wants to start their own online shop but isn't in a spot to buy super expensive tablets and such. And I'm not making this up. It's just really good timing. I plan on giving this to her once this review gets approved and uploaded, because I genuinely think it's really good for people who were starting out on like digital mediums. It's like I said, it's lightweight and it's like super easy to set up. I want to thank Galmon again for giving me this opportunity to review this tablet. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I don't know when I'm gonna upload again. No upload schedules are honestly how I roll. But anyway, see you guys next time, whenever that is. Shami out.